What's up, YouTube? This is Optic Rambo, and today I'm coming to you with a League video. I'm playing what's considered solo, but I'm playing with Merc and Victrix. Obviously, League play has two type of ranking system: either a team, which is a full four, or everything else is considered solo. So we're actually playing some known Call of Duty players in the community. We're playing like Haywood, Hales D, and some players that have been around the competitive side of Call of Duty for a little while. They were ranked at Masters, and they were a full team. So. It was actually interesting to see how we would fare out with this JPX guy, JPix, I guess you can say. We've never actually played with him before, and we just randomly caught him, and he was a pretty cool guy. So he helped us out fairly a good amount to win the game and capture those kills. So let's get right into the gameplay. As you can see at the very start of the game, I'm using a Scorpion Evo, mainly my regular hardpoint class. I decided quickly to switch, as you can see when I just spawned a few seconds ago. You saw your class will change next time you spawn. I decided to against the submachine gun on this map. It's too wide of an open map, in my opinion, for a submachine gun. As you can see right there, when I get close range fights, I can still win them, but getting across the map with a submachine gun would require me to go around the map like I did on my first life a lot, and that's not really going to help my team out that much. Maybe getting a kill or two here and there, but as you can see, I switched to the M8. If you look closely, I put it in podcaster mode to ensure that you guys can see my perks that I'm using at all times. And as you can see, I'm using the same exact perk and equipment setup as I was with my my Scorpion. So the only change in my weapon is my M8, which I'm using the red dot sight, and I'm using quick draw to be able to scope in faster and try and get advantage of my teammates. So a bit of a shaky start to start. I'll get really hot in the middle of the game as the game goes on. I'm not really accustomed to the M8 that much yet. This was probably one of my first 2 or 3 games. As you can see, I toss a frisbee at a guy, shoot the other guy while I was in cover. When I popped out of cover and destroyed both of them, which is pretty funny. But for those of you may have heard, I believe bouncing Betties are not going to be able to play in Frack Up. So obviously it's something you won't really have to worry about. But I still believe they'll be in league play for a long time. So might as well get used to them, since league play is going to be the central hub for scrims and such, for amateurs to play with pros and everything. I played a lot of solo league yesterday night, and I got a lot of people and followers that follow me on Twitter and such to play with me. So it was pretty cool. It's really fun to interact with you guys, and I hope you catch you guys all in league play someday. So interesting note, like I said, I'm more of an objective player, so I'm not really used to the camp assault type play. I'm really aggressive with my assault rifle, and as you can see, a lot of people are complaining about the submachine guns being the best gun. Obviously, the submachine guns are very strong, but by no means is the M8. Like right here, I get out of a really deep pickle. As my entire team was dead, and I had 3 guys shooting at me. I ended up killing all 3 of them consecutively, and get the hill control. So by no means the assault rifles are not good weapons. There's no way. Like people are saying, there's a lot of people are saying that submachine guns are too strong in this game. I don't necessarily feel they are. They're just strong close range, and a lot of the maps happen to be close range maps. I think that's the misleading that people are seeing in those weapons. So it's really important as an assault player to understand that if you head glitch, or if you get in a good position with your assault rifle and you L trigger like I am right now, in a certain spot, you'll win most of your gunfights. It's just as simple as that. You can't just run in like I'm doing. This isn't gonna happen every time. I'm mainly like I catch people off guard a lot with my rushing and my assault rifles. So it's one of the reasons why I got a lot of kills this game. Not necessarily because of my good position, but like right here, I probably wouldn't have got that kill on a submachine gun, or at least the guy would have had time to shoot back at me. Yeah, so. Cargo Hardpoint, to talk rapidly about it. It's a decent map. It's not that bad of a map, but I feel like just the point in the middle is just too much of a craziness. The spawns kind of affect this map a bit too much, especially like on this spawn. As you can see, I spawn here every single time. So if the other team isn't really adapting to how to move up on the spawn, if they would have went past that hill from where they were spawning, they could have easily gotten a free kill or 2 off spawners coming up that staircase. So that's really something interesting to note. Right here you'll see a lot of plays pushing. Mainly what we figured out towards the end was getting control of that platform side was what was needed to get control of this middle hill, since as you can see they're all spawning by the platform. So when we pushed them out at the very last hill, or the very second to last hill, you'll see we'll be able to push them out to spawn in that I guess you can call it a staircase corner, the corner opposite of where we were just spawning a few seconds ago. And you'll see they'll be getting stuck. And once you get control of that hill in the middle, from that side, it's pretty hard to take back because the cover from that broken plane in the middle of the map is all from that side. So it's pretty much getting control of that platform side on the middle hill is the most important thing. Now the downside of that is when you have to move for the next hill, you're giving them the good spawns to get to the next hill. So that's one of the important things to note. As of right now, we're leading, as you can see, we're leading 124 to 82. I'm starting to get pretty hot on my assault rifle, getting a lot of good kills with it, and it's really, like I said, it's really strong once you're scoped in and once you're set up for a shot. It's like a burst. It's pretty much a 2-burst every time, and the M8 shoots really fast, so it's not really that much of an issue in killing speed. So getting control of like a point like here right now, I shouldn't have jumped down right here. I should have been more patient waiting for my teammates. Those are plays, like I said, those are plays as an objective player I make. And here's the fail I was talking about earlier, me setting up for a hill that isn't going to move there. I wish I could just put a picture on the screen saying never go full retard, because I just went full retard on this. Especially I was trying to help my team out set up for this, but it was actually going to move at on the other side of the left side ship right here where I'm pretty much aiming out right now. So I was pretty startled. I usually don't make mistakes like this, but this was one of the Rambo fail moments. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But to talk more about the assault class and M8s, I feel like maybe different perks would have been more valuable to me. Obviously, the way I played it, like I said, is more of an objective-minded M8. So me having Flat Jacket is very useful to me. Maybe for a player like Merc or someone else that isn't going to be prompt to push hills that much, having Flat Jacket isn't really necessary. So maybe using Ghost and Lightweight to get around faster, to maybe flank a bit of the areas and get map control faster is probably something to think about. If you're not going to be on the hills that much, Flat Jacket isn't going to help you that very often. So it's all about mainly like a general talk about perks. It's all about using the perks that are going to make you the most valuable player on your team. Like they're going to value your role on your team the most, not really the valuable player on your team. So if I'm a submachine gun player, I'm going to be hopping on a lot of hills. Obviously, I'm going to be using a submachine gun with Flat Jacket and Tac Mask and all the things that counter the things that people throw at me for being on the hill. That's just common sense. So it's pretty simple. Like as you can see right now, I'm being on the hills sometimes, but not very often. And how many times would I die out of a grenade or a bouncing Betty or any type of equipment? Well, how many times did Flat Jacket save me this game? Not very often. So maybe Lightweight this game would have been a preferable perk for me to have, and would have helped me like times like these where I'm flanking around the map. Like I would have helped me very much. Like right there, I got a good 3-piece to get them all off the hill and such. But having a Lightweight would have got me there faster. So just thoughts like this that you have to think about when you make a class in this game. It's really important as a player and as a team because all those little decisions, those minor decisions you make before a game affect the rest of the game for your team and how your team's going to be able to maneuver around the map and control those points in hardpoint. So moving on, as I was talking about earlier, that platform side, like as you can see, I can't see the guy on the hill right now. I'm forced to push all the way up to the hill. That's one of the points I was making. Controlling that platform side is really important. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm going to start pushing for it to get him off that side to make him spawn, and then you'll see that the spawns become very advantageous for us as they'll spawn on the side of the map that I was currently looking at. So as I push this out, I get control of the platform, and here's where my team can get complete control of the map. As you'll see, they'll keep spawning in the corner I'm looking at. None of them really wisened up and pushed around my right side here. They could have probably got a few angles on me, but we get really valuable hill time here as the game is reaching its end. That was really a clutch hill for us, as we got at least a good 25-30 seconds off that hill to get a 30-second lead going into the last hill. So as you can see right there, I was moving towards the last hill. Here I'm not overly aggressive on the hill. I give them a few seconds here just to make sure that I'm giving my team a chance to get to the point before I jump in. One of the things I didn't do earlier, but I ended up killing all 3 players on the opposing team. So that was a really clutch play on my part, and that pretty much closes out the game for us, as right now there's 40 seconds left of the game, and there's 40 seconds left of this part. Actually, there's 20 seconds left of the game, so it was mathematically impossible for them to win after those 3 kills were made. So, like I said, this was an MMA gameplay. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be trying to be posting more of these assault rifles in the future since I'm not really. It's not that bad of a gun to use for me in this game, especially when I hit open maps like this. But most of the maps I rather use a Scorpion again. Like I said earlier in the video, most of the maps are close range maps. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video again. If you like it, like it. If you have any comments, and retweet to your friends. I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.